Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought it would be a good idea to revisit the character design from the last video. It seems like you guys loved her as much as I did, so I want to continue fleshing her out a bit more. In this video, I'm mostly going to be focusing on her color palette. So I started sketching out the portrait off camera. I wasn't really planning on having this drawing be a video, but I really liked the way the sketch was turning out, and so I was like, oh wow, let me turn this into a video. So let's go ahead and pick out the art supplies we're going to need. These color sheets required so much time to complete than I had initially anticipated, but it was 320 colors, but I just didn't think it would take me 2 to 3 hours to complete. And then for the inking, I'm using the Micron pens in the color sepia or sepia. I'm not even sure how to say it, but yeah, it's like a brown reddish color. And I have the black just in case I need it at the end, but I'm starting off using this brown color. I'm really glad I went back to using this brown color. I had stopped using brown to outline my drawings. I'm not sure how it happened, because previously I did used to color my line art with this brown color. I'm pretty sure it was this same pen I used to use, and I gradually just stopped using it and I forgot about it, and it's just recently I just rediscovered it, and I'm just so glad I rediscovered it because I just feel like it has added so much layer into my artwork that I just enjoy. And I especially love the Micron's inking pen in this color. Years back when I was coloring my line art with the brown one, I bought the Copic set, the Copic multi-liner set in this sepia color, but I never liked it as much as I liked the Micron brand. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with the Copic multi-liner ones. I just enjoy using the Microns more, and I still recommend the Copic multi-liner set, especially if you want to use different nib sizes. Copic offers that. And now I'm just using my chewed up eraser to erase all of my messy sketch underneath the line art. I really have to find an eraser that doesn't leave so much eraser shavings everywhere, because this is a lot. And I'm not a huge fan of the kneaded eraser because sometimes the eraser kind of sticks to your artwork, which I don't like. But yeah, if you guys know any eraser, it doesn't have to be completely shaving free, but just not this much. Help me out. Alright, it is time to start coloring. I am using my much needed color swatch sheets, and we're gonna start picking out colors for her skin. And these are the lovely colors I decided to go with. We got a variety of purple for her skin and the pink for her lips and blush. And we're starting right off on her face. We're using this very bold purple color for her skin. But in my last video, a lot of people really seemed to enjoy the lighter purple color for her skin, but I'm sticking with this bolder color. I just felt like the lighter one almost looked like a pale character, but this looks purple, really purple. She just stands out a bit more than the first drawing. And speaking of subscribers, I asked you guys to help me name this character, and I decided to go with Lila. So a big thank you to Crybaby3139 for recommending this name to me. I think it fits her so well. What do you guys think of the name? Lila. It's so cute. I absolutely love it. You can also pronounce it as Lila or Lila. Lila, 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 Lila. I think I like Lila more. Alright, so moving on to her hair. I really wanted to do something different. I'm experimenting with the way I color hair, and this was just a trial of a different method of coloring hair. So putting down the base color and leaving a bit of the white of the paper, and just going back in with darker colors and adding on to the hair around that light color area. I don't even know if I'm explaining it right, but you guys can see what I'm doing. And it didn't work out for me on this trial thing. It's mostly a digital art way of coloring hair, and so I was trying to see if I can transition it into a traditional type of deal, but it didn't work out. But I'll continue experimenting on the way I color hair traditionally. I'm just really thankful that it didn't ruin the drawing completely or at all. I just defaulted to how I usually color once I was noticing it wasn't working out for me. But it's not a complete failure. I still learned something, and I will probably try a different method of coloring next time. Alright, so here I'm just doing a little bit of a cleanup, putting away the markers that I'm not going to use again, and picking out some colors for her outfit. So for this outfit, I decided to do a complementary color to the purple, and that is yellow. So I'm gonna see how yellow looks on her skin. Not her skin, her outfit. So in the beginning, I was really liking the way the yellow looked, and then I started shading and the yellow just kept getting really muddy and gross, and I just kept going too. And sometimes I would just like blank out. Like I'm noticing the color is getting dark. I'm like, oh, I don't like this. But then I keep adding more colors thinking it's going to fix the problem. I just follow through with my plan. But yeah, after noticing the muddy yellow color, I decided to use some color pencils. So yeah, I am using the Arteza color pencils to give my artwork a bit more depth and to fix some of my very gross coloring job. It's been so long since I've used these color pencils, and oh my gosh, my wrist was hurting at the end of this drawing because the amount of pressure I had to add, my poor wrist could not handle it. But it definitely saved my drawing. It lightened up the very muddy yellow color in her outfit. Her face, I was able to lighten up some areas of her skin and even add a bit more detail into the hair. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of color pencils just because of the amount of work I have to put in for it to look good. But it's definitely a tool that's extremely helpful. So this is like a multi-mixed media artwork. And another reason why I don't like color pencils is that I can't layer my pens on top of the wax. It kind of clogs up my pens and the ink doesn't absorb really well onto the paper, and so it ends up smudging. So I ended up smudging around her eyes, which was very scary, but I was able to wipe up some of the ink that smudged, and I let it sit and dry for a bit and then continued on. But that was very scary. But yeah, maybe I could have used a color pencil to outline or just darken up some of the areas I wanted darkened. But yeah, that color pencil almost messed me up. I don't know why I decided to outline the drawing with this lighter purple color. I wish I had gone with something even darker, not like a black, but like a very dark purple color instead of this lighter one. This one just looks like an awkward tone. So if I could go back into the past and redo this, I would definitely choose something a bit more darker. But yeah, thank God for the color pencils. I don't hate the outfit as much as I did when I first colored it in. But yeah, I guess that's like the only thing I would change. And also her markings between her forehead, I'm not a huge fan of. I'm still trying to decide if I want to keep that element or try something different. So we are nearing the end of today's video. I know it's a much shorter one than I usually post, but I hope you guys still enjoyed the video, and let me know if you guys think I should keep her in this yellow outfit or stick with the pink color. But yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys, thanks for watching.